Hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Beatrice, lucky girl. Greeter. Susan, Sherry. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, when I was coming on today, I was going to tell you that according to my pendulum, they were saying like the verdict was coming. I didn't even believe my pendulum, but said, yeah, the verdict is coming like now. So it came. I read earlier today. Hey, Three Cats. Hey, Christina. So, did you guys see the look on his face? I think he was shocked. I think when they came in like they did, I think his lawyers told him, "Oh, that's good for the defense. That's good that they came in and that the jury came in so quickly." I had that feeling like you guys would be shocked, like it's going to be boom. But I saw third degree, but it's second and third. So that was really nice. But I knew he'd be guilty. Hey, Mara, Samantha, Rita. And you know, then while he was thinking, I could feel it. He was thinking, well, I'm going to get a mistrial. That he honest to God thinks he's going to get a mistrial. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Pierre. You guys rock. You guys rock. So listen, he will fight, but and let me tell you, he's going to be miserable in that prison. I'm going to tell you right now. So let's ask real quick, just out of curiosity. They said it might be 2 weeks. Will the judge go for aggravated? I can see that judge. Will he, because remember he told the judge, you go ahead and decide. I want to be very careful. Will the judge go for aggravated? Yes, he will. Ooh, it's not going to be pretty. And I see him fighting desperately. And no, they won't even be able to use. By the way, Maxwell, they tried to censure her and it failed miserably. Hey, Mims. Hey, you guys. So I see the judge giving a pretty significant sentence. I feel like he's going to get tossed on the wall. And I'm telling you, there'll be prisoners in there that would like to take a knee to his neck. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. They're going to have to look out for him because people want him gone. Yes, yes, you guys are rocking. You know what I'm saying? You're all coming in the house. Love watching him walk out with his hands. I know. Isn't that something while he sat there with that smirk on his face, with his hands in his pocket, that he was going to pay. And we got to say a prayer for George, you guys. Energetically, I want everybody just to calm, just breathe. I want you to look at George. You know, because we'd rather have him here than that kind of death. It was so scary for him, you guys. Ooh, you know what he just said to me? He just said that apparently more are going to be hurt by this. More people are going to pay. So I'm almost feeling like maybe those two other guys that were on top of him. Yes, Jay Bird, justice was served, but more justice is to come. Because you remember people, and no wonder the people in the crowds are going to say, watch him get not guilty. Because remember Rodney, and they were beating him, and they got, oh my God, they said, oh yeah, he wasn't following orders. So basically it was okay. Yes, he did, Marie. He had that shocked look in his eyes. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Clarence. Cece. Lorraine. Hey, baby doll. Debbie. God, it's going so fast. Everybody's all excited. Hey, did you guys feel that flutter? Did you guys feel that flutter? When the judge came out, did you guys feel that anxiousness? Peace on earth. Amen. So we'll do a prayer for our beautiful George. He came to me before. Do you remember? And he said he had signed up for this. This is all for a reason. And everybody says, Linda, when is this racism going to start going? It's going. It's slowly but surely. Look at that racist in office. And then see what happened. You lost the Congress. You lost the Senate. You lost the presidency. So there's only so many of them. And don't worry about voting because they're going to take care of all that. Somebody said, I had a feeling, an anxious feeling since yesterday. God, you guys are going so fast. I can't read it. Anyway, you guys sent me questions too, but I feel that you're hearing it here for the first time. Now, I kept saying 3. Oh my God, you guys, I kept seeing 3. So I thought it was 3rd degree. You know what I was seeing? 3 charges. He was guilty on all 3. Oh my God, that's what it was. That's what it was, you guys. That's what it was. Yeah, they revoked his bail. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be excited because his life is over. His life is ruined, as you well know. So, yay, Jody's fully vaccinated. Listen, I need you all to say a prayer for Patricia Brown. Her husband, they just found a big lung mass. And he's struggling, you guys, to breathe. So, Angel of Light and Mercy, we pray for Patricia Brown's husband that he may be okay. And that all, yeah, he feels sick. I'm not feeling good about it, you guys, but I'm sending a bright light of love and energy around him. Sometimes that helps. Also, somebody else wrote me and I couldn't find her text. She said, if you could ask for prayers, let's see if sometimes I'm smart and I take a picture of it. Now, this is for ramen noodles. What the heck? Now, doggone it. Whoever wrote me and asked for prayers, write me again. We'll do it again. Okay, so, and I also want to pray for my friend Frank, who's having surgery this Thursday. My friend Frank, he's a doll. And my good girlfriend Mary, it's her husband. Please pray for Frank. He's having prostate surgery. I think he's going to be okay. In fact, I just felt that. It's just really a drag. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so listen real quick, you guys. I want to do a shout out real quick. Sorry. I got this beautiful Native American flute music called Changes from one of you guys. By the way, I have a new address to send things to me and all your cards because I was between going through Angel Heart and stuff. Hey, Mary's in the house. Between going through Angel Heart, my sister is going to help me. She retired, and so she's on my payroll, and she's gonna the thing. Oh, thanks, Erica, honey. Oh my God, the energy was. Oh, Erica was in Minneapolis this morning. She said she went to the gym out there. I'm a truck driver, and the energy was beautiful. I felt hope. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Aaron. That's so cool. And then I got this clear moon on still waters. It looks so cool, you guys. Can you see it? Clear moon on still waters. This is solo bamboo flute and guitar. I'm going to put these on and I'm going to let you know. And then here's a great book that I got from Elizabeth Marie Galloway Evans. And I'll let you guys know how this is. Embracing the Gift of Parenthood, How to Create a Loving Relationship with Your Children. Isn't that cool? Look at what she sent, too. This is a book thing. I have so many books, you guys, to read, but I like books. And somebody sent me this. Check this out, you guys. It's so funny. The Barkopedia, a canine book of knowledge. Janine Marie Mosa and Norman Kraft. A canine book of knowledge. And they sent me a couple of healing pet amulets. Hey, oh, thanks, Miss Brazil. All life matters. Yep. I think the dogs are losing weight, you guys. I think that diet the doctor put them on is good. Hey, Jackie, what's happening, girl? That's what I'm talking. Thank you, girlfriend. And I'll be paying Violetta tomorrow. I just had to add it up. I got to sit down and add it up with no, because people distract me or call me and stuff. So I'm going to add up her monies, and then I'll let you guys know. You guys rock. Oh, 1,421. That's what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking. So I wanted to tell you too. Okay, those of you who just come in, as you know, I picked up, I thought it was 3rd degree guilty. But hey, oh, Teresa. Greeter Teresa threw some money. Thank you, honey. How's it going? That's so cool. So anyway, so I felt 3, right? So I thought it was 3rd degree. Think about it. It was 3 counts of guilty. I mean, this count guilty, this count guilty, next count. Holy cow. Hey, T-Barb, Maureen. So, okay. So then what I wanted to tell you is guilty, guilty, guilty. And the other hit I got last night that I was going to tell you guys today, I felt like that it was going to come back pretty fast. Like we didn't have to wait forever. Hey, I can't, Ridley. There you go. I can read Ridley. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Now, you know, I give to a lot of places. One place I found for all those people in the volcano, but I'm going to do another one this time. It's probably going to be for animals. Maxine! Hey, did you guys hear that they tried to get Maxwell? Yeah, and then that's what happened, Mary. It happened so quick, but what happened is they told him, oh, that's usually good for the defense. But it wasn't. It was bad for the defense. Defense. Okay, so, oh, I also have someone here who wants to say hi. He just likes, I got a little smaller version of him so he can chillax with me. Okay, so here we go. So I told you about, oh, he is going to try to, thank you, JD. He is going to try to have all this thrown out. I see him working it for a while, but don't worry. He's going to jail and he's going to stay in jail. That's what I saw. Okay, so now, so thanks you guys. I was supposed to come on yesterday, but I couldn't do it. So hold on. I want to get to your questions. We talked about Patricia Brown, and there's somebody else that wrote me, and I can't find her. Of course, as soon as I get off of here, I'll find her. So if you need prayers, you guys, send it to me at Grindel9103. I've changed my my email address, Grindel9103 at gmail.com. Because if you need prayers, we do our group prayers. Okay, so Novani, I'm not feeling good about him. I really didn't want him to die, but it feels like he's decided it's okay to do it. He made this choice. In fact, when I saw him, when he came back to Russia, and you know how you want to say, what are you doing? It's like he made this decision. He knew what the outcome was going to be, but he knew it would ruin Putin. And by the way, they're going along the border right now. Yeah, the U.S. is just waiting for it. He really doesn't care. He doesn't care what we think and what America thinks. And as you know, the U.S. Treasury has proven collusion, like we've all said, that Trump had with Russia. And he did some interview. I can't even stand to listen to it, but he did do an interview saying, and now the media is talking about this fake collusion. They were harassing me from the moment I came in. You think? He talked crap about everybody, even Meryl Streep, Academy. Oh, she's nothing. She's a has-been. Hey, Sherry. Hey, you guys. Oh, Celtics here. I saw you, Sheila. I went on live. I guess you were with my buddy Kirsten. And I said, I just barely came on and say, hey, bitches. And you guys were gone after that. So, yeah, Tiff, I saw 3 and I thought it was third degree, but what it was 3. I'm telling you, that isn't it something? But he was going to be guilty. I told anybody that doubted it on Twitter or anything, people were saying, oh, watch, I said, no, he's guilty. He's guilty. I saw it as clear as day. He's guilty. But here's the other thing. He didn't put his head down. Remember, I saw him look down. He was like this. He was like wide open, like a deer caught in the headlights. Oh, here, we just got a prayer request. Please pray for me. It's Rhonda. I had to put my dog down unexpectedly. My heart is broken. Oh, he will send you messages, Rhonda. God bless your sweetheart. She didn't say the name of the dog. But they do, because my dog came to me full body. None of my families come to me, my deceased family, but my dog did. So don't worry, honey. Yeah. Oh, somebody just said maybe that'll be later. You're right, because it's like I see him put, or maybe it's during his getting his just desserts. Maybe the judge says, I'm going to find you guilty with the extending circumstances. They're upgrade, and you're going to, okay, that could be it. And he just sort of looks down, because today he was like a deer in the headlights, and he kind of nodded like something, and then he left. But I think in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I'll be able to get a mistrial because of the Maxwell thing. But he won't. I'm telling you, he won't. And they're all up in arms about her. And then look at that ex-commander-in-chief that talked trash and talked about certain lawsuits, and he had no beeswax. Ukrainian. Thank you, Bob. And did you see they're telling everybody, oh, well, we're only going to be here for a day or so. They're going to do something. I'm telling you right now. And he's in trouble. And I see a lot of chaos and heartache going on. And Putin will be running for his own life. That I can tell you. I've seen that years ago. I know. Hey, Amber, thanks for joining. Okay, so. Oh, guess what? We did get 2 cancellations. 2 ladies that are coming in May for Sedona. Her husband had to have surgery. So they're selling their tickets. 2 in May. Some other person wanted it. We sold out June pretty fast, but she wants to come in June, and our openings are in May. Okay, so, all right, so here we go. Okay, so Mulvaney is definitely not good. Okay, but know that he's like an angelic form when he goes over there. Oh, wow, that's a weird hit. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something weird. Mulvaney, he went through the struggling for his life because he was poisoned, but there was already something going on with him. So when he sacrificed himself, he was going in there, but not in good health as it was. And he kind of knew they wouldn't give him the appropriate treatment he needed. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I just got. I just got that hit that he's not doing very well. Right now, he's really sick. He's getting ready to exit. But I felt like he knew that he was putting his life on the line, even more so because he had been warned about something. So we'll see what happens, okay? Now, let's talk about this real quick. I don't think you guys mentioned it. I want to ask about the young man that died, that they're now saying he had stroke, and so it was natural causes. As soon as I heard that, I'm feeling like the family is going to turn around and sue or get another report done. If you have a bad heart, and let's say you work in a bank and you have a bad heart, and then a robber comes in to rob you and you have a heart attack, you will get tried for murder because you exacerbated his condition and killed him. I'm telling you, this guy didn't have normal strokes. This guy died because of something else that happened. It wasn't natural, you guys. I got to tell you that. I'm not wishing for it. I'm telling, if it was natural, I'd have told you back then, yeah, it was natural. No, he got affected, hit. He got that bear spray in his face. I feel like they killed him. They killed him. So somebody else is going to come in and say, oh, hell no. So don't worry about that, okay? So, but I wanted to mention that. Reality winner, she's hanging on my mind, so something's going to happen, you guys. I know people are talking to Biden, and Biden's looking at her. He's not going to do it just yet. Hold on. I'm almost feeling, yeah, he's a politician. Biden is a politician, you guys. Let's face facts, okay? He knows when he can do things and can't. And I'm almost feeling like when he's trying to get these other things done, he doesn't want, like, the Republicans to be all up in a huff. So the poor girl is in there. But when we take over in 2022, that's when I feel he'll say, yeah, get her out of there. That's what I'm feeling, because then he don't have to care. But he's trying not to upset the Republicans. Who cares? Who cares? Look at what's happening. They lost Congress. They're going to lose Congress. They're going to gain more seats. The Dems are. They're losing the Senate. They lost the presidency. And yet they think they're king for a day, and they're trying to cut out people being able to vote. It's a joke. It's a joke. So I also have some good news for you. April 22nd, the 3 people coming up to take the seats at the post office, they're coming in on the 22nd to be okay to take over. So what's his face is getting ready to go pretty soon. Okay, Bernadette Charlton. She wants prayers for her cousin Donna, who's having breast cancer surgery on the 27th. I'm going to tell you, Bernadette, right away. I don't know the extent of what her cancer is, but I feel life with her. So don't worry, she's going to be okay. Prayers for her cousin Donna. But right away, it's so funny how I get those flashes like that. You ask me a question, boom, have to go with the first answer. And someone else wrote, Mocha Vibe, she's been out of work for months. She just had a job interview to work with the elderly at a retirement home. You will get a job. I think it's going to be that job. Poor baby. And more jobs are coming, you guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay, so we talked about Novato. We talked about reality winner. And somebody was worried about Joe Biden. And she's fine. She's fine, you guys. I'll tell you who I wasn't feeling was fine. Is Prince Charles' wife. What's her name? Hey, Sandra. Thanks, baby doll. And I've said this before a long time ago. I don't know who I said it to, but I definitely feel she's got something going on. I don't see like her dying. I just see she's got something going on. Okay, so anyway. So Jill Biden is going to be okay, you guys. I don't want you to worry about her. She went in for some light surgery. They didn't talk about it. You know, you don't talk about it. People need their privacy like anybody else. Hey, Dale. Thank you, baby doll. Oh, Penny, gun control. It's definitely going to change. First of all, it'll take several years for the guns that massively killed to be taken out. You know, when President Clinton did a thing, I don't know if he did an executive, but he did something. I think the rate of deaths dropped like terrifically. So I just see like, you know, you got to have a driver's license and insurance. It just feels like to own a gun, you need some sort of background insurance. That's what I'm getting. Hey, Rosa. Okay, so Kat said, me and Sterling saw probably Trump leaving the country. He's getting ready to be in such trouble. And he's talking to people to try to get out of the country. He is going to get hit so hard. And I don't know, I don't like watching him, but I did kind of look a little bit at that interview where they were asking him what's up. And, you know, he's always the victim. And everybody's searching for him. Every bigwigs want to talk to him. He's a has-been, everybody. That's going to hit him worse than anything when nobody's paying attention. And listen, what's his name? The guy that was, unfortunately, we can't do anything about it because he's no longer in office, but he was taking our money. Pompeo thinks he's going to run for president. What a joke. And we have to be careful when we say what a joke, because when Trump was running, it was like, what? Really? He said, my daughter's really encouraging me. I said, why would you make your dad do that? He's a has-been, but he wasn't. And he ended up winning. But don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I did Joe Biden. So I see him looking to get an exit stage left. Might even be Russia. Ooh, Putin's mad, though. Oh, Saudi Arabia is very strong. Biden already has numbers that Trump never had. His numbers. You know, the guy who likes to talk numbers doesn't like to bring up the fact that Biden's numbers are way better. So, okay. So, do you see us wearing masks in public beyond the first of next year? You know what I'm seeing? That it's going to go down so far that you can wear a mask or not. I see people wearing a mask just because. The cool thing about the mask is that nobody's getting colds or anything. It's kind of cool. Hey, Carmela. You guys are so cool. You guys are so cool. But anyway, I see stricter gun laws. I see the Supreme Court being changed up. I see, you know, it's definitely going to happen, you guys. These people that are in office now, there's a guy is it Missouri, that is on child charges, you know what I mean? And he's the state legislator, or he's I don't know where, but they don't want him to step down because otherwise it shortens them on Republicans. So they're willing to take a child person. And you know what I mean by child person. You have to watch what you say on here. Okay, so. Hey, Amy. Thank you, girlfriend. Thank you. She said, I'm cool. My grandson will differ. He said his Nana cray. His Nana cray. Thank you, Sheila. I'm telling you guys, it might take 5 years total. Racism will most definitely be gone within the next 5 to 10 years. But now that this is what they said on the news, and I believe this has catapulted out into the United States saying, guess what? A cop can get murder charges for if you kill somebody. And with all these people being on tape, I'm telling you. Hey, Deb, love you. And let me tell you something else. There's more charges coming up with George. There's more charges coming up. There's more things they're getting ready to do. It might be those other two guys that were holding them down, but it hasn't stopped. Oh, I think this judge is going to throw the book at him, you guys. I think this judge is going to throw the book at him. Okay. All right. Hey, Zena. I'm just trying to read your messages too. It goes by so fast. Yeah, Mel backed out on Monday, you guys. Mel, somebody said, what happened to you and Mel on Monday? He was supposed to, I think I woke up at 6 a.m. and he wrote me and said that he was in Florida. He was with his cousin. He said, oh, can we change to the next Monday? I said, okay. So next Monday, he'll be on. So you guys are rocking. You know what I'm saying? You guys is rocking. Hey, T-Barb. Okay, so, when will the Rose Garden be done? Let me look. They can't quite do it now because there's so much on their plate. I'm almost thinking like, I see them bugging. I see the reality winner. Hi, Kenya Jones. Thank you, baby doll. The reality winner thing. He can't do it now. The Rose Garden. The Rose Garden feels like it might not even be till 2022. I think when they start packing it with Democrats, they're feeling a little easier and they get the money for the Rose Garden. Somebody said it looks like an airplane landing. Hey, Renee. Thank you, girlfriend. Daniel. Oh, thank you, Daniel. You guys rock. You guys absolutely rock. You know what I'm talking about? These are my peoples. Okay, so where else are we going to go? So don't worry about the Rose Garden, you guys. Okay. Tammy said yesterday she had her second Moderna shot. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Love you, Linda G. Thanks for explaining Monday's mix-up. Oh, okay, honey. Thank you. Send positive vibes my way. She's worried about side effects. Tammy, are you in the house? Hey, Lisa, loves animals. I feel Tammy's going to be okay, though. I do feel like she got a little bit of a hit of something. A Canary wrote me and said, Linda, as I was waking up this morning, which was yesterday. Oh, thanks, Ursula. The time when you're half awake going to fully awake, I was overcome by a sense of dread and doom, like something very bad is coming or looming. Do you sense anything like that? I mean, something on a large scale. Let me tell you, I know exactly what you're saying because I've had those hits. It's like just an unbelievable feeling of we're getting ready to have a natural disaster. I feel like there's prayers for my sister Christine, hoping for positive results. Okay, honey, prayers, honey. Her sister Christine from Australia. I think that's going to be good results. I'm not feeling bad. Okay, so I wake up sometimes too with this energy, and usually it does mean something. Now, is it going to be dread within your own life, or is it dread from something outside? Thank you, Kay. Is it something inside or outside? No, I think it's something outside. This person didn't say where they're from. What is it that he's seeing? I see something happening, another big event that's plastered all over the news. Feels more towards the east, but I don't know if it's the East Coast or in Europe. Oh, it might be Novani passing, because that's going to shake up everybody. So it could be Novani, because it's feeling Russia. I'm feeling Russia. So we'll see what happens. Okay, but you heard it from me here. Okay, then you can write me and say, girl. Hi, Linda. I'd like to ask about meditation. Is it okay to listen to YouTube meditation? Absolutely. And you know who else does a good meditation is Sam Harris. He does a good meditation. Well, even my son listens to him, and it really helps my son. He has anxiety, you know. So yes, absolutely. What does Seattle have in store with regards to earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions? Patricia, I'm not seeing anything yet. We had a couple of earthquakes here near where I live. Hey, Vicky. Thank you, honey. Oregon feels more like it might have a little bit of a shaker. But the big shaker is coming in California. Remember, I felt the north, though, in Alaska. I've been feeling Alaska. Hey, Diana. I don't want to scare you guys because I'm not seeing like massive death or anything like that. But it feels like that sometimes when you ask me so specifically about a place. Like I've never liked Florida because I feel like floods. But then with Washington, I just feel, and I feel some fires too, Washington and Oregon. And then now we're getting ready to go into a drought where I am. So, you know, it's going to be Armageddon. I'm having my lawn taken out, put one of them fake ones on. Okay. What do spirit guides and spirits look like? Do they appear in human form? They're like light beings, like that movie Cocoon. Sometimes all I see is a brilliant light. Sometimes they come through in human form, even like they're usually tall, but even like masters. You know what I'm saying? Far East masters, people that were from 3,000, 4,000 years ago, tribal members. I have a man. I just feel light. And he talks to me. He whispers to me. But he's audible inside my head. It's not outside. It's really weird. You know, the one that told me I was going to do a YouTube video. And I said, what? I don't want to do a YouTube video. I don't want to brush my hair. Linda, you will help calm people down. Okay. You know, because I like helping. Okay. So, and those of you who are just coming in, I want to tell you all, I predicted definitely Siobhan or whatever his name is. Thank you, Diana. Guilty, but I saw 3, so I thought was 3rd degree. But apparently he's guilty of all 3 counts. And I want you to know that he will try to get a mistrial. They're going to try to use the Maxwell thing. Maxine or what, why do I always mispronounce? They try to cut her out today. Anyway, Walters or Waters. What's her name? Why did I go blank on her, you guys? Maxine Waters. Thank you. I said Maxwell. Maxine Waters. They tried to sanction her today or whatever, and it didn't go through. But now he's going to try to use that because the judge said this may cause a mistrial. Not going to work. But that gave him peace. He's thinking, I'll get off on a mistrial. He's not getting off. I'm going to tell you right now, take these words to the bank. He's not getting off. There won't be anything. Even if something, God forbid, happened and they were going to retry him. Nope. Mm-mm. You know who else says so? Gerard says so. So you guys, should we look at that actor that wants to run as governor? What's his name? They say he has good numbers. We really shouldn't have actors or anybody in the governors as governor. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Sometimes you guys answer me. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. Carmen, thank you so much, honey. Matthew McConaughey, is he going to run? He'd like to. He kind of digs that. He thinks he could do things to change the world. He's still on the fence, though. Matthew, are you going to run? I don't know. I'm almost feeling he gets talked out of it. I'm not feeling it, you guys. I don't feel it. Hey, Teresa. Not that he wouldn't be good. I'm just feeling like he might get talked out of it. Okay, Deborah. Oh, Deborah wants to say prayers that a job will come through soon. She hasn't seen her family since December 19th, who were in Scotland. Oh, Deborah. That she wants a job. Angel of Light and Mercy, please send Deborah a job. She didn't say where she's from, except her family's in Scotland. Oh, wait, she's in England. Okay. Oh, God, England's going through hell. It's going to take a little bit, girlfriend. I even see maybe if you're in the UK, you might take the train up to Scotland. Not necessarily fly there, but you're going to be, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah, and don't worry. This too shall pass, is what I'm hearing. So don't worry about it. Okay, so you guys are really talking amongst yourselves. Okay, so now. Okay, so here we go. Now, listen. Send me questions for prayers, but I can't be answering personal questions that much, like jobs. That's important. But I can't keep going into readings with people. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel some natural occurrence coming to the state of Oregon. But I don't want you to worry. I'm not feeling loads of deaths. Somebody's asking. You know, somebody's asking, what does Walt Disney have to say about how his original cartoons were racist and anti-Semitic? What does he think about the new Princess Tiana ride that's going to be built at Disneyland? Oh, I didn't know there was a new ride coming. Okay, so Walt Disney. Hey, warrior girl. What does Walt Disney have to say? Remember, he comes from a time. That's just the way it was. Did you guys watch that thing on CNN, that special about that woman whose son was lynched in 1981, I think, and she went up against the KKK? Did you guys see that? Excellent. But remember, the thought was, we can get away with this because we can. And he was raised in that environment, and it's just not, he didn't understand the full capacity of what he was doing until he went to the other side. He was raised. My dad wanted to serve in World War II so bad, but he was too young. And then when he turned 18, the war was over. But back in those days, their saying was, and please forgive me, but that's what my dad told me, is that the only good Jap is a dead Jap. And that was their saying. You know, my dad never talked any kind of trash talk about any nation or said, you better not bring a such and such man home. But he said that was the energy at then. He almost said it like, isn't that weird that people were just so angry? And very good Japanese people lost everything. The United States went in and wiped them out just because they were Japanese. And that's the classic thing that's going on. This, you know, this is our land, America the Great. Not so much, you guys. Look what they did to my tribes. Look at what they did. And then whatever agreements we came into, they took it away from us. They stole. So yeah, no. America is great, has gone through a lot. And it hasn't been good for people of different colors. Thank you, Tony. Oh, do you remember Tony Fields? Do you guys remember? I loved her when she'd say, I'm really losing weight. Do you guys want to know how I'm doing it? Look, don't my fingers look smaller? I love Tony Fields. Okay, so now listen, Kata, I'm not feeling Yellowstone taking off. I'm seeing, Sterling saw a little bit, but not as bad. I don't see an Armageddon explosion volcanic. I see good sized ones, but nothing that changes right now. There will be one coming up, but not quite now. So, yep, Connie, they even married Native women for oil. Absolutely. It was like a fest when the Dawes thing happened. There was, if you look at the Dawes record at the United States Congress, you can go online and look at it. There was Indian number 52341. I mean, most natives, their names weren't recognized by the white man. But anyway, so what they did is, like, even to this day, on my great grandmother's land, and all the way through the great grandparents, she was given an allotment number, and I still have the actual paperwork signed by William McKinley where they gave her a certain portion of land. And it's all messed up, but I took a photocopy of it and put it on my ancestry. It's kind of amazing. And it was in 1921, I think. Anyway, so Petra Sonoya was my grandmother, and she was given land money. And then what happens is, the United States government, you're given this, right? And then you're told, because you're a savage, because you're native, obviously you can't handle your own lands and monies. We will do that for you. So to this day, I get my little checks. I got one today. I get my little checks, not very much money, by the United States Treasury. By the United States Treasury. So they are the ones that do the agreements for leasing our mineral rights and everything. And the fact that they were sued, tribes were suing so big. There was a thing on 60 Minutes about it, and they absolutely lost all the records. They didn't care. They showed how haphazard the records were. I went to the Bureau of Indian Affairs. You should have seen the boxes in the hallway smashed. They didn't care. They don't care. So anyway, yeah, to this day, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, the United States Treasury and then if you're Indian and you have lands, boy, you can't, it's very hard to be able to give any of that land to your family. So it's a big thing. They handle everything. You have no right to handle anything. So, okay. There, I got it off my chest. Okay. When my mom would drink the fire water, she'd say, I'm not going to eat this white man's food. So it's going to be pretty hot here, Phyllis. Phyllis is asking what the summer weather is going to be like. Hi, Diane. Yeah, we're going to have some good-sized fires. I'm seeing even more towards the north for fires. Hey, Diane. It's been tough. It's been tough. It's been, and I'm feeling good-sized hurricanes coming. I'm feeling a lot of flooding. So it's kind of, we're just now trying to get ourselves sorted. That's why we need this New Deal in here. We need the infrastructure shored up. We need all this stuff. I love the fact that they want to help the elderly or disabled people and come up with something for everyone. Zaina got her second COVID shot next week, Tuesday. She's going to get it next week, Tuesday. Um, oh yeah, Golden Lady. Yeah, Debbie Haaland, the new Indian lands. She just stopped all the drilling on the lands, on federal lands. Oh hell yeah, she's gonna help. She's happening. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys. Lisa wants to know, love to you, when we reincarnate, do we always have to come back in baby form? Or can we come back immediately deceased body after their soul leaves? That's a weird question. Um, when we reincarnate, do we always come back in baby form? Absolutely. You come back from the beginning. You don't go into a deceased body. But I do know that Ruth Montgomery talked about walk-ins, and that some people will exchange their body for another person while they're still alive, and then they go on doing something great. They say Abraham Lincoln was a walk-in, but that's, I'm not going to get into that. But oh no, I'm seeing only baby form. That's what I just saw. Okay. So Corrine says, my question is there a bloodline from the AB blood found on the Shroud of Turin? I ask because I'm also AB. Yeah, it feels like AB feels like it's part of a groups of people, which, Jesus was here as a person, as a human being, and you're probably part of that clan. O positive is part of my clan. We're all part of a different clan. So AB positive doesn't mean that you have the abilities Jesus did, but hey, Reba, thank you, honey. But it is part of a group. Like if you go back and do your genealogy, you might find you have a lot of heritage from different people over there. Not to get off the subject, but is Bigfoot and Sasquatch real? I say yes, absolutely, 100% guaranteed. And let me tell you something. There's a new show on, it's one of the ones I don't watch that often, Hulu, about Sasquatch. I'm planning on watching it tonight. Yeah, and it's scary, because did you see some of those shows that people have had encounters with them? One guy, he was a ranger, I think, and he was running down the hill, and that thing was hitting the trees. You could hear him cracking the trees. And yeah, it's for real. And I just think they're out there. I don't think they're brought in by UFOs. But there are some ugly energy forms that I've seen that I think come in like from space or something. I know they went around this house. These people talked about it, and they were scared to death, and they were inside their house locked up. He was holding the guns, and they didn't like light. I think when you put the light on them. But anyway, yeah. There's some spooky stuff out there, you guys. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Lulu's asking, is Tucker Carlson, could he be a Q? Oh hell yeah. Tucker Carlson is just he literally keeps, I don't know if he's actually a QAnon, but he will use whatever he can to make himself in the forefront. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll use whatever he can to make himself somebody in the forefront to get the numbers in. Just like with Trump. Trump was a Democrat before he became a Republican. He changed when Obama went in, to tell you his racist thing. So, and then he will say he holds the Bible upside down. He'll say he's Christian. He's not. He's not. So this guy is doing whatever he can do to make money. All this is going down. And you know who else is going down? That pillow guy. I saw it as clear as day. He's doing some sort of a show, and it's supposed to be life-changing, and it's going to be a nothing burger. Okay? Okay, this is an interesting question from Nikki. This is a crazy random question. My father showed up in a reading a few years ago and said that he missed drinking bourbon. This got me to thinking on the other side. Do we get to eat? I know we don't have physical bodies after we transition, but my favorite thing is to sit around the table with my family and share a meal. It's a huge part of our lives. Absolutely, because there's so many times I've seen people cross over there and there's a table and it's like the great grandma's even there. And I can see the food, I can smell it, but they're spiritual energy, so they don't really eat, but they go through the motion like they're eating. Just because as you go on a higher vibrational level, you don't even go there. Okay. But initially, in comforting yourself being over on the other side, you will go through the motion of eating. There's a lot of people that will even hang out at bars in spirit form to smell the smoke because they used to smoke. But you don't really have those needs over there. So oh, this is Harmony wrote, Stephen Miller has reemerged, causing trouble for Biden. His plan is to sue Biden and create the America First legal plan. Will he succeed? Absolutely not. It's amazing, that idiot. No, he's not going to succeed. What's going to happen with Miller? If my guides could tell me real quick. It's almost like he's standing alone. So he's still married. And he feeds negative. He's feeding the lions and he's feeding negative. So, okay. What is going to happen to him now? Like, I don't see him going to jail, but I see him being nothing. Like his voice means nothing. He's a nothing. And every once in a while, he'll pop up with these people because all this stuff is going to go falling to the wayside. There's no power there anymore, you guys. Mark my words. Trump will be found to have colluded with Russia. It may take a couple of more years, but he will be wiped out of even existing. This is going to happen. I've told you guys, my guides told me that a long time ago, just like they said, and don't worry, Trump is going to lose, and I saw dancing in the street. So if I can tell you anything, no, and Mueller's coming back. I see the Mueller report coming back, and I see that, it's not going to try to take the high road. Oh, well, let's just leave him alone. No. And did you hear that they were trying to investigate the Secret Service on something, but the Trump people said, no, you can't? That's coming out. There's stuff with the Secret Service too, you guys. Yeah, Trump's going down, you guys. He's going down. It's going to take a couple of years, though. But he will have been found to have colluded with Russia. And eventually they're just going to say, negative, negative, negative. It's like he's never was a president. He's a traitor. Okay. Oh, somebody just asked about Stephen Miller again. I don't carry a medicine bag. Someone asked about that. Hey, Carmela. Oh, good. So Tina from Mexico. My son, Paul Dion, is home. Thank you. Your guides let me know he would be okay. Still on oxygen at home, but everything is better. Yeah, he rallied. He's going to be fine. He had COVID, you guys. So God bless his little sweetheart. Somebody's asking about George Floyd. We know what happened there. Lisa said, hey, Linda, does Gerard Butler like Zoftig older Virgo women? Oh, thank you, Marby. Thank you, honey. Asking for a friend. LOL. Will the media ever go back to portraying the ideal example of feminine beauty as curvy instead of stick thin? Yeah, it's already starting to happen, actually. It's already starting to happen. it just eventually I just see people going, that doesn't look healthy. Nah, never mind. Okay, you guys. Okay. Hi, Linda, darling. Damaris. First, where do I book a reading? Oh, you go to Angel Heart for You, YOU, the number 4, at the angelheartforyou.net, I think, or .com. If you don't know how to do it through there, that calendar, call Angel Heart for You. Hey, Caroline, thank you, baby doll. And a person with dementia having full-blown conversations, what seems to be spirit, are they getting close to crossing over? It's part of the disease. I know even my brother-in-law had gotten sick with dementia, and he would see himself and be afraid of himself. So he was like fighting himself because he didn't recognize himself. So part of it is disease, and the other part feels like it's you know, my mom's kind of got a little dementia towards the end, and she kept seeing 3 guys standing at, and I've heard about a lot of people who are dying that see these people, not necessarily relatives. So it can be partly the people around them that are kind of getting ready to take them home. Eventually, we will have a pill. I've talked about this, and I'm always wrong on time frames, but there will be a pill people in the beginning stages of dementia / Alzheimer's can take, and it will prevent you from getting worse. Oh, my grandson's doing good. And the little boy, his cousin that had his head run over, he's doing really good. Hey, Jan. Yeah, okay. Elvia. She said her mom saw 3 guys by her bed. So did my mom. And I said, Mom, are they your brothers? Who are they? She said, no. They were 3 guys she'd never seen before. But she didn't seem like shook up or upset. She seemed very peaceful. Hey, Jolene. Thank you. Oh, number 1 fan. Oh, I don't like calling you guys fan. I like to call you guys friends. Yes, okay. Haiti, she just said, will the 2 rookie police officers involved in George Floyd's death be found guilty in their trials? I didn't know they were actually being charged, but I saw more coming up with George. So that must be those 2. Because I felt like, in fact, they're probably, creaming their boots right now. So, hey, Carol. Carol's asking about Reality Winner, but we just talked about her early today. I don't want you to worry. She will be getting out. Biden can't quite do it because of all the stuff he's trying to get done, and it'll upset the Republicans. I even feel like he said just hang in there a little longer, but he will get her out. Okay. Yes, absolutely. The fairness doctrine will be back. I want you to know that. Listen, when we go into 2022 and we get a larger margin, because they're getting pissed off. People are getting pissed off what the repubs are going to do, how they're trying to shut them down. So I see, number 1, they're going to be able to knock that off. And number 2, see, they can't win if they don't cheat. There's more of us than there are of them. And slowly but surely, because I'm reading people that actually voted for Trump that said, now I wouldn't. And he's just been a great big disappointment. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Reinhold asked, what's coming up for Northern Ireland? I guess they had they're furious because this whole thing with the money situation, it's causing a shortage for them. A lot of things will change, like with the UK. I'm almost feeling Ireland and Scotland disengaging, being more independent. Ireland doesn't want a king. They're not interested in a king. They desperately want to come out of this thing. Johnson's not listening to them. There's some stuff coming up. It might even be next year, but I see our Northern Ireland coming out of this whole Brexit thing. That's what I'm seeing. So, yeah. So I'm going to tell you that does Gates, Susan asked, does Gates or other senators have pocket pardons? No, no. And you know how you know, because, well, Stone got pardoned, but look what's happening to him. He's going down. He knows it too, you guys. All the people I told you that are going down. Gates is going down, all of them. Things are changing. And I'm going to tell you, it's wonderful. Just starting with today, with the guilty verdict, that whole energy is changing. Will Atlantis ever resurface? I think we aren't even talking in this lifetime. It would be quite a ways away, but there are aliens living in the ocean. I see that. And I do see, did you see the pictures of people sending not sending, taking film of the spacecraft going into the ocean? It's amazing. Oh, this is the lady I was looking for. Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, we need prayers for, and this will be our last thing because it's been over an hour. Prayers for Brenda. Her doctor told her a week and a half ago that she has colon cancer. And I would like to be healed. And I have a limited support system. So I need positive prayers. Thank you for your consideration in this matter. Brenda. Brenda, we put the light around you. I don't know how far it is, but it doesn't feel bad. I'm thinking energetically, because sometimes I can feel like, ooh, but no. Follow the course that they tell you to follow and you'll be okay. You might even meet other people because of this. You might go to some support group or something. So, Brenda, we're sending you love and light and peace. Keep in touch, Brenda, and tell me how you did. I feel good about it. Okay, you guys, so let's close out with a prayer for everyone, to all the people that are struggling to get vaccines. We're so lucky because Canada's really struggling. Okay, so angel of light and mercy, be with us and with everyone. Unfortunately, the gun violence is still there. I do see it kind of traveling off. People are going cray. These are all people that are energetically sick, very sick. And we need to address mental illness in this world. Let's pray for protection for our President Biden. We ask that you take care of him. He's got the light around him still, you guys. We're putting that beautiful white light energy like a huge cloud all over the world. And then just watch that light energy just come down right in like a cloud coming right through. Bring peace to this world. It's beginning. That's what I just heard. It is begun. It has begun. This too shall pass. And Biden is the one who will heal us. Thank you, Bronx. Thank you, honey. Okay, you guys, I'm going to head out. Amen. Thank you. 3,272 people. Thank you guys for the thumbs up too. God love you all. And I'll do a regular video for those who hate. Every once in a while, I think I've gotten 3 people right. I hate live. I said, that's cool. Just don't watch it. I'll do a regular video. Okay, you guys. Love you all. Cheers. Whoa.